Hurts standing at the 10, takes the handoff, then fakes, looks, fires, complete. Touchdown, Zach Ertz.
Can you feel that? That thing is beating your doggone chest.
Welcome to Smoking with the Birds. I am D Gifted. As always, you know I'm pushing out that Eagles content. So with that being said, we got a lot to talk about going into week 7. We're going to be talking about Coach Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, the defense, Jimmy G, Javon Hargrave. We got a lot to dive into. But before I do that, I have to remind y'all, listen, I appreciate all my loyal subscribers, the ones that come out and they view. But make sure, if you new to the channel, hit that like and that subscribe button, because the first 100 subscribers will be entered in the raffle for a Byron Dawkins jersey. I'm going to do it live. I'm going to do it so y'all know I'm a real person. Okay? So with that being said, hey, I got to start off with Coach Nick Sirianni. He's the head of the team. And right now, we ain't looking too good. And he came into the situation talking a real good game. Coach Nick Sirianni talked a real good game. As a matter of fact, he fooled me. He had me overlooking the rock, paper, scissors theme. He had me overlooking a whole bunch of goofy stuff that normally I would catch in the beginning of meeting somebody. But, you know, I was naive. I said, man, it's COVID season. I know this guy probably just wanted to try to connect with the players on a whole nother level. And so far, that has amounted to only 2 wins. And I said, Coach Nick Sirianni, he owes us as a fan base. He owes us. Like I said, he came into the situation talking a real good game about how he going to put guys in position and all this great stuff, but it has amounted to nothing. And the reason I say he owes us is because he has yet won a home game. How you talk about the fans so much? You talk about the fans so much and beat Dallas and the fans here. I love the fans and woo woo. If you loved us, you would give us what we want. A win at home, at least. So from that standpoint, Coach Nick Sirianni, he owes us. I don't know how Jeffrey Lurie and other people higher up in the organization can look at the team and be like, yeah, this is what we thought was going to happen. No, we got weapons on offense. We got a lot of weapons on offense, and we should be scoring a lot more than what we've been putting on display. We scored 30-plus points twice already this season, after last season when we didn't score over 30 not one time. So we have the weapons. Coach Nick Sirianni is not putting us in position. And he is not even helping out Jalen Hurts. You know, I be listening to a lot of radio podcasts, and come to find out, Jalen Hurts threw over 200 plus passes. As a matter of fact, to be exact, 208 passes, and only 6 have been in between the hash marks. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That means you automatically taking away the middle of the field, and we only have the left side, the right side, and maybe a little run. That's not helping out Jalen Hurts, not one bit. Not one bit. You already taken away half the game, so to speak. Half the game. This is not a game that we can even take lightly. This is a team like the Raiders, a team like the Raiders, they not playing. They not finna lay down. They not finna lay down. Now, we seem to do better away, so hopefully that stays true, you know, at least for this week. But like I said, no wins at home. And on top of that, you ain't even having Jalen Hurts throw the ball in between the hash marks. You limiting him already when it comes to passing, and then wonder why it's so hard for him to throw it to the left, or throw it to the right, because he been doing that the whole season. They know what's coming. They know it's a short screen here, short screen there, and then you want to try to attack and then be like, oh man, he missed Jalen Hurts. Ooh. Well, that was his warm-up throw. The coach ain't helping out Jalen Hurts whatsoever. And like I said, Derek Carr is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Listen, so far we have yet been able to contain a good quarterback for real, for real. They still been able to have a high QBR rating against our defense. And another person that's definitely capable is Derek Carr. This guy ain't no slouch. He's definitely a leader on that team. You know, he actually last game he came off a really good game, which is why, you know, I said Derek Carr is nothing to play with. Now, last game, Derek Carr had 341 yards and 2 touchdowns with a QB rating of 134.4. That's exceptional. That sounds like trouble for our defense. It sounds like trouble for our defense that likes to play conservative. That's okay from time to time, but can we get that pressure? Are we going to be trying to get that pressure? I don't know because Coach, he changes up how he plays team by team. You know what I mean? And if he's scouting out Derek Carr, then he know we definitely have to be on the lookout for what he's capable of doing, because this guy averages 324 yards a game. That's what he averaged. And he's not playing. This is a game that could be considered a trap game for them because they've been playing with some fire. But this is definitely a winnable game for sure. And if Jimmy G can come, if I say Jimmy G, if JG can come out and with a great plan, we can definitely hang in there with the Raiders. We didn't hug in there before with a lot of top teams. Every top scoring team or heavy team, we've been at least been able to stay within 6-7 points of them. So the Raiders, they ain't no different. You know what I mean? And so far, really, my opinion on the defense is this. The defense has been okay. Not good, not great, but okay. And really, okay, maybe they have been good, but no, they've been okay because we only got 2 wins. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say good because to me, in my opinion, they doing a whole lot better than what the offense been doing. I know they gave up 40-plus points, 2 weeks in a row, which was like a slump. But before that, the defense was shutting stuff down. 100%. 100%. Matter of fact, so far, if we're going to be containing Derek Carr, it's definitely possible with our defense, with our pass defense ranked 5th, in yards allowed. So we going up against a heavy power quarterback that loves to throw the ball. That's definitely a gunslinger, and he can throw some dimes. But he's going against one of the top ranked defenses in us that's actually ranked 5th in yards allowed, which is 211 yards allowed in the air, and 5th in yards per attempt. So, hey, he got his work cut out. If there's one person that stand out on our defense, is Darius Slay. He's having a tremendous season. But also, don't forget about Avonte Maddox. Avonte Maddox is playing in the position that he is real comfortable in. Avonte Maddox is playing in the position that I believe he played in college. So he's really being able to settle in, settle down, and actually be that top player because best believe he's looking for a contract as well. And so those 2 guys, Nelson on the other side, he's been okay. I see that they like to try to pick on his side a lot. But for the most part, our pass defense has been substantial. You know what I mean? But we got to start getting more pressure, man. We got to start getting more pressure. So far, Javon Hargrave is the only person applying that pressure. They keep on asking, is Fletcher Cox losing it or is Fletcher Cox not interested? He might just be getting in of age. The guy gets double teamed every play, but put him one-on-one. You saw what happened when the Panthers tried the one-on-one. He got a sack instantly. So, that's probably a dream of his to be matched one-on-one. Go ahead and slide over to Javon Hargrave because he's been a beast. He leads our team in sacks with 6 of them and 9 QB hits. We going into week 7. So he got at least 1 sack for each game. That's one person that constantly been showing up. And he a real guy, man. He's a real guy. I watched him talk. You know, he's definitely not a person that smells himself too much. This is a humble guy, a guy that comes in, hard work. Matter of fact, the guy still get nervous before games. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched him mic'd up and he was saying, man, it's crazy how, you know, I still get nervous. Like you can see it. This is a real guy. You know what I'm saying? This is a real guy who plays with his heart on his sleeve, and it's been showing every game. 6 sacks, 9 QB hits. Now, we will have to get that pressure on Derek Carr. Javon Hargrave have to show up. If it's one person, he has to be that consistent piece, because right now Fletcher Cox is not showing that he is that person. I think he only got 1 sack on the year. Hargrave got 6. Wow. But I said we got to get that pressure, because if we don't, it's possible that Derek Carr can put up some yards on us, because right now, going into week 7, our pass rush is ranked 22nd in pressure. 22nd in pressure. 18th in QB hits. This is not the time to be playing around, Coach Nick Sirianni, JG. This is not the time to be playing around. If we want to stay in the hunt, we have to compete in this game. Matter of fact, we have to win this game, because the Cowboys are running away. They're literally running away with the East. Now, mind you, they had the easy portion of their schedule. I don't know how much harder it's going to get. But, like I said, we have to win this game if we're going to stay in competition with at least our division, for sure. And one person that can help that out, the main person that can help that out, not saying Coach Nick Sirianni, but the other guy, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, man. I'm been a firm believer in Jalen Hurts. I've been a firm believer. And one thing about Jalen Hurts, he has all the intangibles. So much so that you want a fan, especially like me, want to see them succeed. Want to see him succeed. You know what I mean? He has to right the ship, and he has to start being more consistent. If it's any team that he has a chance to right the ship, it's against this team, because the Raiders allowed 334 yards last game. You know, so you can throw it on them. I think it was Teddy Bridgewater they was going against. If Teddy Bridgewater can do it, Jalen Hurts can do it. But the coach has to put him in position. Stop keeping him in shotgun and making him one-dimensional. That's not helping out his game. Now, back to Jalen Hurts, he has to show some more consistency. At this point of the season, I think he's in his 10th start, 11th start, one of them. But he has to be able to show some type of consistency. He has to start stacking these games up, one game after another, because Coach Nick Sirianni is not going to make it easy for him. And this is an audition year for him. Last game, he only had 115 yards, averaging 4.4 yards an attempt. That ain't good. Now, a lot of that has to do with the man I talked about earlier, Coach Nick Sirianni, and how he fooled us and how he played us and how he ain't doing nothing that he talked about doing, period. So, with that being said, man, Jalen Hurts has to right the ship. Has to. Because if he don't, they already talking about having Gardner Minshew in there. They already talking about just a lot of crazy stuff. So if it's one thing that Jalen Hurts have to do, is show more consistency. Hands down. Start winning games. You start winning more games consistently, hey, that could right a lot of things for sure. And so with that being said, I'm going into this Raiders game thinking we actually have a chance. We have a chance But is the coach gonna let us down? I don't know. We don't have no identity. We don't have no identity. So really, this game, I have zero expectations. How can I when they haven't shown anything? 1 week I'm happy, next minute I'm sad. One week I'm this, next minute I'm dead. 1 minute we can score 30 plus points, next minute we can't even score 10, 14. So I don't know. And so with that being said, man, don't have your expectations too high for this Raiders game. These guys play like some dogs. And I don't know if everybody is still checked in on the Eagles. I don't know. We have to see. Because if they lose this game against the Raiders, people can start checking out. You never know. So with that being said, man, look, I'm your boy D Gifted. Hey, and another thing, I'm proud to say I am a proud member of Bird Game Sports Media, and we finally got some merch in. So I'm gonna leave the link down in the description. You guys can check that out. Show your support for your boy and for the Bird Gang Nation, Eagles Nation. Show your support, man. It's 100. It's 100. So with that being said, man, don't forget to, if you hit that like and that subscribe button, you will be entered in a raffle for a Brian Dawkins jersey. I'm on a mission to 100 subscribers. I appreciate all my subscribers that I have right now. Tell them people, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Stop playing. So with that being said, man, I am your boy D Gifted. Hey, peace and love.